So we can ask, what is Jesus' will to do in the calamities and the trials of our own lives? The answer? It is the purpose of Jesus to manifest the sufficiency of his grace and to show the perfect completeness of his power. This means that we, believers who exist for the praise of Christ's glory, should be able to say with Paul that we will be faithful and content in the trials, because in this contentment, we demonstrate the strength and the power of Jesus. But why always all this talk about suffering? Well, first, it is the theme of the New Testament. Therefore, it is the theme of the Christian life. It was Jesus who said, "Happy are you when men revile you and persecute you and utter all kinds of evil against you falsely on my account." It was Paul who said, "We rejoice in our sufferings, knowing that suffering produces endurance, and endurance produces character, and character produces hope." It was James who echoed the same teaching. Remember when he said, "Count it all joy, my brothers, when you meet various trials, for you know that the testing of your own faith, it produces steadfastness." And remember Peter, who said, "Stand firm in your afflictions, for they will produce godliness." The question we should raise now is this: how are these two purposes of God in suffering related to each other? What does the building up of faith through suffering have to do with the demonstration of Christ's power through suffering? The answer to this question will, I think, become clear to us if we consider that there are always two possible responses to our trials. We can react with bitter resentment and curse God for his harshness and swear that if this is the way he is, we want no part of him. Or there is the response of faith, which, like Abraham, hopes against hope and against the unseen, is confident that God is faithful, and so confesses with Job, "Though he slay me, I will trust him." And see, only the second of these two responses demonstrates the sufficiency of Christ's grace and the perfection of his power, because it can only be the power of Christ that a man could ever respond in this way. So what do? We have faith in Christ in order that we may know him and the power of his resurrection. In our trials, we have faith in Jesus and all of his promises, no matter what, and this shows the world his power. It shows the world his grace. It shows the world his love.